Welcome to Churches, a presentation featuring selected churches of the Mediterranean. Seen through the eyes of music and video producer Curtis Marcellin, as he travels through the region. Visiting various cities and coastal towns in France, Spain and Italy. Places where history intertwines with spirituality. From Mount St. Benedict, Trinidad and Tobago, he embarks on a cinematic journey of enlightenment. To the allure of the Mediterranean, capturing spectacular churches, each one a testament to devotion and craftsmanship. Welcome to Genoa. The Church of St. Peter in Banchi, Genoa, is unusual in many respects. First of all, its location. As you can see, it is situated in a tiny piazza or square lined with vendors and shops of all kinds. The surrounding apartment buildings are directly adjacent to the church, so much so that sometimes it is hard to find the church. Another reason it may be hard to find is that its exterior is quite modest, without any of the elaborate pillars, buttresses, or carvings, characteristic of many churches in the area. What we can see of the outside is the portico, or entrance, crowned by a frescoed facade. There are 3 large arches, and on top there are 2 bell turrets, separated by a large octagonal dome. Like many other religious buildings in Italy, the Chiesa di San Pietro was built on the site of a previous church, destroyed by warring factions. However, in 1572, to mark the end of a plague, in gratitude, a decision was made to rebuild the church. Here is another aspect of how unusual this church is. This was to be a self-financing venture. And so the church fathers decided to rent out workshops on the ground floor. Today there are stores and shops of various kinds. The entire church is located on the first floor, and above that are apartments for rent. It is locally known as the church above the shops. Perhaps it is not so remarkable when you realize that Genoa was a great trading and maritime power, and the Piazza Banchi, the small square where the church is located, was also the headquarters of the banking interests of the powerful Genoese families. So, economic activity was the lifeblood of the Republic of Genoa. Now, let us have a look inside. Prepare to be wowed. On entering the church, we see a single nave, the main or central part of a church. The white marble is amazing, giving a clean and classical look to the interior. There are valuable masterpieces, paintings and statues by famous Genoese artists of the 16th and 17th century. On the left is the splendid Chapel of the Immaculate Conception with a canvas by Andrea Semino. The main altar has very interesting stuccos. Stuccos refer to fine plasterwork used for 3-dimensional ornamentation, or as a smooth paintable surface, or as a wet ground for fresco painting. The stuccos represent moments of the Passion of Christ, the Holy Trinity and the handing of the keys to St. Peter, to whom the church is dedicated. The statue of Christ without hands is the work of a 15th-century Flemish artist, a reminder of the eternal confrontation between solidarity love and selfish love. The prayer reads, "Christ has no hands, only our hands to do his works today." This church is dedicated to Peter, a fisherman from Galilee, believed to be a suitable guardian for a city by the sea, which has always been open to all ethnic groups, cultures and religions. And takes Peter's words in Acts 10 verse 34 as its guide. God does not give preference to persons, but welcomes those who fear him and practice justice, whatever their nation.
As we conclude our journey through St. Peter's Church in Banchi, Genoa, two striking characteristics of this remarkable church remain etched in my mind. Firstly, the stark contrast between the unassuming exterior and the awe-inspiring beauty within. This stark contrast serves as a reminder that sometimes the most profound treasures lie beyond what meets the eye. Secondly, I'm captivated by its unique self-sustaining nature, displaying an adaptive spirit through the centuries. From humble beginnings as a place of worship, it has evolved to accommodating shops at its base and apartments at its summit. This blend of sacred space and practicality not only preserves its heritage, but also ensures its relevance in the bustling life of Genoa. I am Curtis Marcellin, and I'm looking forward to you joining me on my next episode of Churches. Peace.